Hey, this your girl Rush Chardonnay, you're Ray Schnell. Me taking over Decypher with the gentlemen, the big guys. We have...
I'm E. Boogie.
I'm Drew Minotti.
That's your boy B. Chaz. What's good?
It's your boy Walt.
Decypher! What was everyone's top 5 album that you think was great to you this year?
Well, to be honest, to me, the number one album to me was a lot of people might not agree, but the Eminem, because to me that was a perfect comeback.
Word.
Kamikaze, you know what I'm saying?
Kamikaze was amazing.
You know what I'm saying? He was like old Emin shooting at different rappers with that machine gun Kelly, even though trying to do something, but didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole, K.O.D. was good.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, great comeback, Carter 5.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And Triple X, question mark. That was my first album. Actually, really listening to him. Yeah, absolutely, rest in peace. But he had a couple of tracks in there that was good.
That's what's up. And your fifth?
I gotta say, this was Travis Scott, Astro World. This is the first album.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
The first album Travis Scott I actually heard was like that. I'm gonna be honest. I know you ain't gonna like that. But you know what it is? Because I'm like that old head that's listening to the old school stuff with that. But this one, it got me in sync with the new school. That and Triple X, I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty good.
Nice. And Walt, what about you?
My list is kind of differentiated from a lot of mainstream. That's more independent. But I would like to start off with one of my favorites, Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle, that was a great one.
Very underrated, you know what I'm saying? But Nipsey always kept it up, to that level. The other one that just dropped recently, Benny the Butcher, 10 to Talk 3.
Ooh. He dropped 2 this year too. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? He had, he works with a few other rappers that, you know what I'm saying, gets the opportunity to drop a couple projects, But Griselda's making a lot of noise. That's why I got Westside Gun.
Nice.
Other albums that came out this year, the Supreme Blind Soldier was, stacked with a lot of, features, a lot of different production for a lot of very, known producers and shit. Pusha T album, of course, was
Daytona. Who doesn't love
best
that?
albums, you know what I'm saying? Pusha T has been he's been on the streak lately because he's been dropping projects that I feel like they was in a high caliber and all that.
Word. And your fifth one?
I don't know. I'm caught up between the J-Rock album and the Cole album.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying?
J-Rock that one.
Yeah.
J-Rock is good. I didn't say Nas though. I didn't say Nas because I left that for you.
The thing is, if I run down my list, I really give you a top 10.
Yeah, but it's only the
we
top
only
5
talking
right
top
now.
5. Nas, he always gets that recognition from me anyway. So,
Definitely. Mr. Drew Minotti.
I don't really have a top 5.
Okay.
But all the albums you think of, Nas, Nasir,
That was great.
Swizz came out with a great album.
Oh, that was amazing. Echo with him and Nas was amazing.
Black Panther soundtrack. There was a bunch of albums this year.
Word, that soundtrack was amazing. So technically you got 3 that I heard you say.
Alright, 3.
Then that's what it is.
Didn't you love that trash ass drink?
Oh, Scorpio!
Song of the year.
But E-Bugs, and your top 5?
Mine. This year was a really great year in hip hop. My top 5 was definitely number 1, Pusha T, Daytona. Good music was really rolling this year. I'm definitely a big fan of Travis Scott's Astro World.
Beautiful.
The crazy thing is, my boy was saying that he went to J concerts, J. Cole concerts, everything. He was like, when he went to Astro World, it was it was something he can't explain.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? He said it was an amazing experience. And it's you rarely hear that from concerts, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Travis Scott literally brought roller coasters to that motherfucker. I was at production center. He brought them there.
Yeah, that's dope.
It was dope.
Word.
Anyway,
Travis
To
Scott.
Word, kudos.
continue, I got number 3. I got Mac Miller's Swimming.
Of course, that was yeah. That's definitely gonna be in a classic. Like he's epic. He was definitely epic.
Number 4, J.I.D.'s.
Nice.
DiCaprio 2.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
J. Cole, that was a great album. And number 5, Flatbush Zombies, Vacation to Hell.
Nice.
They had a good ass album.
Nice. That's what's up.
They deserve that.
So I would definitely say that Nicki Minaj, I love you as a woman. I support you. You're a queen in my eyes, but you definitely was the biggest hater this year of 2018.
Big up to all my haters.
Nicki Minaj, not only was she, attacking Cardi B, especially we all know at the fashion show with the shoe and all that, but even Travis Scott, I just felt like it was unexplainable about how you project yourself towards other artists when they were just being created as well as you.
She had a great year too.
She did. Like, how could you be mad? Her radio show was amazing.
And I'm gonna just say this because I like Nicki Minaj too, and baby girl, you on my wall too. but all jokes aside, and we got the same birthday. Just wanted to put that there too.
Nice.
But at the end of the day, I just wanted to say like, yo, you at this level, like, you know what I'm saying, where it's like you don't even have to like stoop down to that level,
No.
and like feel like you're feeling like somebody's coming at you up like that. Like when it's not, it's like you're always gonna be Nicki Minaj. Don't worry about anybody trying to take your throne. You're always gonna be Nicki Minaj at the end of the day, all right?
Word, you're the queen forever. So also, in 2018, so much music. So who was our biggest hustlers this year?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. Who you suckers think?
Kanye just dropped album week after week after week. Like we've met 7 tracks, but we've never seen that ever.
Word.
From any producer in hip hop, like actual artists, like not his artists, not like dudes that like he put on. It was like literally like
Big
Nas,
stars, yeah.
Pusha T.
Pusha T. I was gonna say T-Bone. I don't know. Nas, Pusha T, the girl.
Tiana.
Yeah, she did.
I know
very
these people's names.
I love the picture on her cover.
And she got the remix with the Wu-Tang with Ghostface. And,
he's been doing
and
so
Ray
much.
and Method Man, yeah, like.
Even him doing his 2 of his albums was still
I just
good
like,
too.
other than the controversy, I just think like Kanye just put in work this year, man.
He did.
Like, he came out of nowhere and was like, I'm producing everybody's album this year, and he really did.
So good music
From
was
scratch,
definitely on the top.
From scratch. Like,
Word.
good music, his label is rocking
Definitely
right
gotta
now.
say Griselda Records.
Griselda Records.
They put out countless albums
Yeah.
pretty much every year. But
Word.
they don't stop working, they're consistent. And pretty much their music itself solidifies like the sound of what we used to listen to back in the 90s.
Word.
So they're always relevant, especially all the legends love them. You know what I mean? So I think that they're one of the biggest.
I got a couple. I'm gonna say for sure Cardi B, because a lot of people thought she was gonna be a one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying? And she hustled her way up, and so she still got it. She's still going to infinity.
She
you know
make
what I'm
money
saying?
moves.
So yeah, doing your thing, girl. You know what I'm saying? And not only 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying, doing the big things, you know what I'm saying, with movies and everything and TV shows, so he's still the big hustler in hip hop too.
Word. I would definitely say that. But with Griselda, like, what are some of the what's some of the things that he produced?
I mean, Griselda is pretty much made up of 3 artists.
Word.
That's Westside Gun, Conway the Machine.
Word.
And Benny
Westside Gun was
Fortune.
amazing this year too.
So, yeah, I mean, they got the distribution from Shady Records, so, I mean, they got the green light to pretty much drop music, like, independently.
Word.
They got distribution to really help them put out that music.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
As much as I appreciate the fact that, you know, we had so much productive hustlers this year, which is so true.
Yeah.
Some of the shocking moments this year, like for instance, Mac Miller.
Great.
So-
Age.
His album Swimming was
Yeah.
amazing.
It's nominated.
It's actually a Grammy nominated album. Shout out to him.
Word.
And his estate.
We hope he wins.
It's unfortunate.
And Triple X. Like he was another
Yeah.
young kid.
20 years old.
But like, well, I only can speak because I only heard like, you know what I mean, from the first album. From what I got was because he was speaking to those people, you know, that's going through like, you know what I'm saying, like that's stressed out and like depression problems.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying. So he's singing to that. And he was going to, because you know this generation, you know, like we stress out about a lot of things. What we think, you know what I'm saying. So like they was singing about this stuff and rapping about this stuff, so it was easy to relate. What like that. So you know. That's why they you know, they put him up to like pop over that. I mean, I don't know how, but you know, that's how this generation looks at him. How we look at pop over that.
What I thought was like shocking was Mr. 6ix9ine. He released an album this year, and now he's going to jail for life.
A lot of times in hip hop, like when you going down or like that, like once again, like publicity is very big with it. I'm not saying he did it for publicity, but being that he went to jail or like that, you're bound to have like a number one album or something like that. It's just bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like the social media game, you know what I mean? The clout chasing game.
He did a
you know what I'm
great
saying?
job at it. He really did. He did a great job. I
Control
can't knock him down for
to
that.
another level. You know
By
what
the
I'm
way,
saying?
I hate that shit.
That's themselves, man.
And
you know
I'm
what
a
saying?
young guy.
And I appreciate you being a young guy saying that.
No, but wait, just by what you said something, the fact that he's going to jail, you felt like he had a new album. Now I'm going back to the fact that Mac Miller right now is dead, and he's nominated for a lot of stuff on the Grammy. Do you think the fact that he died, that could affect the fact that he's nominated in certain things?
I think Grammys did that purposely, but I still think that album was that good. Should be up there anyway.
Okay.
Absolutely, and I'm gonna say to be honest, like he was getting his credit before he died, so it wasn't like he was that type of rapper that everybody was jumped on his bandwagon once the moment he died. It was just like, damn, like some of the same people that was talking about him before he died were still talking about him after. So you know what I mean? I can respect that.
Can we also say that the Grammys are always late into recognizing people? So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, he died, let's nominate him. So
Yeah.
I'm sure that had a lot to do with it because
And-
the Grammys are never on time with artists. They're always like, they'll nominate Best New Artist, a dude that's been in the game for like 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
So Album of the Year, there's not many hip hop albums that get nominated for Album of the Year. Like Lauryn Hill won it. Like Album of the Year is
It's really broad.
yeah,
Very
exactly.
Really.
And it's rare that a hip hop album gets like there's rap album of the year, that's way different. But album of the year, like most of the time, like you got people like random people that you've never heard of. Whenever you're like, who is that? It's like that person that won album of the year
And that was-
you never heard
that
of.
was definitely
Up
one-
against Eminem.
Word,
Maybe like some shit
word.
like that. That's why Eminem, he was talking about it this year.
Exactly.
He had an interview where he was like, yo, I just gave up on the Grammys because
Sure.
it's like the Grammys are always late on an artist and then like he'll lose to like
Someone you don't even know.
Yeah, but it's also like he definitely said that he felt that they would tell him, like egg him on that he's gonna win, and then to get
so
him
he
to
can
go,
perform.
so he can then
Exactly.
get him to attend the Grammy to show his face, and then lose, and he'd be like, well, like, his words were like,
Well, fucking come here again. Please do not ask me. My answer is no for 100 million years. Never again will I fucking go to the grave. Well, now.
because you always see it like somebody will perform, not even hip hop. You'll have like J-Lo perform or like somebody huge, Bruno Mars perform, or
Nicki
whatever,
Minaj always
and
performs at
they'll be
Grammys.
standing on the side of the stage waiting for the next category because they're nominated in it. And a lot of times they'll win. Like somebody like Bruno Mars will always win, but somebody like The Roots, it's like when The Roots won for that song in '98, it was huge because it's like a hip hop song wins, but not only a hip hop, like a good underground hip hop song with like Black Thought and Eve on it. Like
Yeah.
that doesn't happen. Like a good, like Pac never won a Grammy, like shit like that.
And his
Like,
music was amazing.
yeah,
Everyone can
and
relate
in
to
his
that.
time, so they're always late to the party. So it doesn't
Word.
surprise me that like swimming swimming deserves it.
Good.
But like they don't, let's not give the Grammys let's not all of a sudden be like, oh, they got something right, because they didn't. Because they forgot everything else for the past 30 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
I just want to talk about in 2018 certain things that we didn't, people that we didn't recognize that still made an impact of 2018.
I would go with definitely Amine, young artist. He dropped his second album this year, 1.5. It's pretty dope.
Nice.
It's pretty dope. And then definitely Kids See Ghosts.
Word.
Shout out to Kid Cudi.
He just had a BAP show, you know, as well.
Yeah.
A babe show. Yeah, that was pretty dope. I heard. You got jokes. It's okay. other artists that were not recognized that you felt like
I
amazing.
gotta definitely put out Anderson .Paak. He should have been on my first list. You know what I'm saying? Windows tinted. That's one of my favorite tracks. Yo,
Nice.
that album was a banger. I can listen to it from start to finish. Like,
But my question is, with Innocent Park, is he categorized as a R&B artist or
no, he's
hip-hop?
hip hop.
Okay.
He's hip hop.
Okay.
Because it's like, to me, he's the hip hop, and like where hip hop really came up with the soul. He brings the soul to
Yeah,
it.
that funk.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the funk, the G funk kind of the way, but like the James Brown funk. It's a
Nice.
hip hop right there. That's like the best way I can explain Anderson .Paak. Like,
Nice.
He
it's
sings.
amazing.
He does sing, but
Yeah.
he don't sing as much as Drake.
Yeah.
Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave.
What is there any other artists that you would like to recognize or
Definitely the Nas album. I feel was a
Nazir?
great album. You know, big fan of Nas. He had great production.
you did mention Nasir. That was slept on because everybody was hating on the 7-track, 22-minute albums, but that Nasir album,
It was fun.
such as movies, albums that come out in the fourth quarter usually make a lasting impression. Like if you look at like the historical albums, like Illmatic came out like towards the end of the summer. Like usually summer albums and albums that come out at the end of the year make a lasting impression. And like Nas's album came out like in June, early summer, and this summer we were rocking it. But like once it got cold, like other albums, like this year was very busy with albums.
was
So,
very
like,
busy.
Like now that we're thinking about Nas album, I'm like thinking about all these tracks, the everything track, like it was a great album.
How
really
good the
was.
album was,
Yeah.
So many albums came out in this year, so kind of it was like, damn, Nas did drop a
But
jewel.
can we agree that it was the album of the summer? That's all I heard.
Absolutely. Even though Jay
Sorry.
tried to put his album out first.
I can't say that.
Even though Jay tried to put his album out first with the Carters, whatever like that.
It was the
that-
same
Word,
thing.
yeah,
It was the same
yeah,
thing.
It
yeah.
was. I was like, yo, that was slick, bro.
Word. A lot of questions.
What? Cause you can't knock the hustle.
Have a blessed year.
Decypher, comment, rate, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Thumbs up button, hit that.
Yeah.
Shout out Pen and Pistol.
Yeah.
You
All right,
know,
buddy.
fresh name,
Yo,
Battle Sex is coming at you guys.
Esco's like, we're done?
Yeah,
We're done?
I guess.
Esco's like, Esco's like, happy to have you.